This is the third time I've recorded this because the first time my brother had his friends over and they were loud as fuck. And then the second time I forgot to plug in my mic, so it was using my laptop's onboard mic, which was not a good sound. And even though I probably could have got away with using the laptop take, I was disgusted by the sound quality, so I went and I plugged in my mic so I could do this again. But hi everyone. I realize it's a bit weird for someone with only 18 subscribers to do a channel update, but I just want to get some stuff out there because there's something I wanted to sort of address. Nothing serious, something kind of stupid, but people were asking about it. And then I have I have a couple of things that I wanted to just talk about after that. So first of all, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has shown support for the last few videos. These are the first videos that I've really put heavy time into, and I'm proud with how they came out, and I'm glad that they've got, even though they haven't got an insane amount of views, they got more views than any other like serious type of project I've tried to work on has ever got. So I just want to thank you guys. The next thing is, I had a few criticisms on the last video, the Half-Life 2 video, which makes sense. It's the video that has the most views, so the most people are gonna see it, which means there are more chances for criticisms. But I think the one that I want to address specifically in this video, because I've sort of been addressing them in replies, the one that I want to address in this video is people asking about the borders I put in videos and why they're so goddamn huge. And I do have a sort of reason for that, but I just want to tell you guys straight off the bat, I am going to be changing the border sizes. I'm going to make any footage that I have in the videos larger and making the borders smaller, just because that seems to be what people want. The reason the border is so big, the reason I use this yellow border, is because this is part of a video series called Off the Cuff, which is where I come up with an idea for a video. It's 9 times out of 10 it's about games, and then it's usually an idea I've had for a while. I don't want to just like come up with an idea and then I go through getting all the footage and then it's like, oh, this is a bad idea. Anyway, I get an idea and then I go and I get my footage and I get some notes and then I do a semi-improvised voiceover. I do it so that I can practice my skills at putting together videos in this sort of style, so that I can work on, so it helps working on larger projects, which I don't have any huge projects out yet, but I will soon. We'll get to that. The reason the video footage and images that I have in these videos are so small is because I wanted the focus to be on the things I was saying. I wanted the focus to be on my ideas about this media. I wanted my ideas on my analysis on like these games to be the main focus, and whatever's on screen would just be like little contextual footage or something that's just there so that people don't get bored staring at this dodgy yellow screen for 20 minutes. But more than one person has sort of brought up the size of these borders and has complained about it, so I am going to make the borders smaller and the footage larger. I'll put on the screen, I'll probably have footage under this voiceover, just that, again, there's something on the screen for people to look at, and that'll be what the videos will look like from now on. I still want to leave a little bit of border because I like using the borders for captions. I don't like putting text on top of videos. I think it looks kind of ugly, but I hope this looks better. Even some of my friends told me, maybe make the borders like this size. So I hope this border looks good. So next, I just want to say, the next few videos I put out they're going to be from off the cuff, but they're also not going to be long. They're not going to be like near 20 minutes like the Stanley Parable video. They'll probably be closer in length to the Shadow of the Colossus, or more likely Half-Life 2 videos. Just not super long like videos. They're going to be around about 10 minutes. And that's because I'm working on a larger project, which is taking on more time. It's requiring me to do a lot of research, read a lot of books, actually going to specific locations and shooting there. That's going to be starting soon. My girlfriend's going to help me with that. This larger project I'm hoping to have out by March at the latest. It's going to require a lot of editing, which is my thing. It's also going to be the first video on this channel that is not from off the cuff. Well, it's going to be the first video on this channel that isn't music and isn't off the cuff, although it is a video about music. I don't know if I'm making any fucking sense. But yeah, that larger video should be out by March at the latest. In the meantime, though, I'm going to deliver two, three, four, maybe shorter videos just in the meantime. The next one's about Roblox. That's all I'm going to say about that. You're just going to have to... It's funny to say that my next video is about Roblox because it's also going to be my most personal video yet, which just makes no sense. My other big announcement, and I'm really excited to get this out there, this isn't the first time I've announced it, but it's the first time I'm talking about it on this channel, is that I'm starting a podcast. And I know that sounds bad because any person who thinks they're like mildly funny and entertaining and have a funny friend group thinks they can start a podcast, and then it's the most boring thing in the world. I'm not like that. I'm actually a journalism student. I'm studying journalism at Edinburgh. I'm in 3rd year, and I have experience with putting together audio content like this. And this podcast is going to be me just interviewing a independent and DIY band or artist from Scotland on every episode. I'm going to try and get an episode out once every month. So it's going to be an hour or two of me just talking to these really cool artists that I really like, that are doing really cool things and are from the same place that I'm from, or the same country I'm from at least. And I think that's just, I don't know, I feel like, yeah, you get podcasts that are like Scottish orientated and stuff, but I think actually talking to young, up-and-coming, really small bands and artists, I just think it's a really cool idea. I really want to talk to these bands and artists, and I think it would be cool if other people could hear what they have to say about their music and the music scene in Scotland in general. But that's all for this little update. I'll see you guys soon with the Roblox video. I'm hoping to get it out for next week. Cheers.